What's up, everybody? We're going to play Connections for February 2nd, 2025. And I will move myself up maybe just a tiny bit. And I think we're ready to go. We've got Swiss Swallow, Sorry Street, Hawk, Partridge, Hangdog, Pickles, Grouse, Griffin, Duck, Munster, Mart, Blue, Pop, and Down. So not too bad. I would say that hangdog would be just a slight blind spot. I don't use that word very frequently, if ever. But we'll deal with it accordingly. Okay. Pickles is plural, so that's kind of interesting. Pickles is plural. Okay. What do we got? Mart makes me think of Walmart, and you could have Walmart and Wall Street. Only thing is that Walmart is W-A-L, right? It's not W-A-L-L. But you could have Kmart, right? You could have Kmart. I don't know if are they really in existence anymore? I don't think I've seen one for ages. You could still keep the street because there's K Street in Washington, D.C. My daughter would be super proud of me on this one. K-pop. That's all she listens to. I don't listen to it, though. Are we at a dead end? K Street for sure. Kmart for sure. K-pop for sure. K-hawk, like Kitty Hawk, but I don't think I've ever seen it with just K-hawk. K-swallow. K-Swiss. Oh, K-Swiss. Could have sworn I've heard of that brand name. I think it's a brand name of I think shoes. K-Swiss. I think it's actually K, if I remember it correctly, it's like K-Swiss. I think that would still count. Let's see what else. K-down, K-duck, K-Munster. No, I don't think that's going to work. Now, my only other concern, though, is that Swiss could go with Munster, Swiss cheese, Munster cheese, I think it's called, and spelt. And then you'd have blue cheese. Interesting. However, after that, I don't see any more cheeses. So maybe we're okay to put Swiss in here. Right? Blue cheese, Swiss cheese, Munster cheese. None of these are other cheeses. I think that makes sense. I don't know what else I would do with the Mart especially. So I think this is the best we can do for hopefully for a K blank type of category, K blank. Yeah, that'd be sweet if we get purple, which we should if it's the K blank, then that'd be good to get that out of the way. Okay, so words after K, yeah, a little bit more specific because of probably the Swiss. I think it's Swiss-K with a little hyphen. Okay, I think we're going to still take full credit for that. I think that's the key ingredient is the K before them, so that's perfect. Now this is kind of interesting. I see something going in two different directions, so we have to be super careful. You've got either the bird, the partridge, or you've got the partridge family. Okay. And then you've got oh, interesting. Oh, so I might lean more towards that because then the Munster is not the cheese anymore, right? Especially since we got rid of Swiss. So you could have the partridge family. They're not called the Munster family. It would be the Addams family, but it was a similar show back in the 60s, I think, called the Munsters. So these could be potential like TV families. The Munsters, the Partridge Family. Griffin, for some reason, sounds slightly familiar. I would absolutely never be able to name what show it goes with, but I just sort of like heard it. Let's suppose that were true. You're not going to have hangdog family. Pickles, it's plural, so that's possible. Pickles is more likely to be a last name than just pickle. So let's experiment with that and see if the others make sense. Then you've got swallow, hawk, duck, and grouse. Those are for sure all birds, right? Yep. Swallow, duck, grouse, hawk. Oh, and then you'd have the partridge. So that does make me think that we want to put partridge in the family category because I don't think there's a hawk family, a swallow family, a duck family, or a grouse family, at least to my knowledge. And then you're going to be left with blue, sorry, down, and this crazy hangdog. And blue, sorry, and down look good. Those would all be feeling down. No, not down. Feeling depressed. There you go. Because it's not sorry as in like, oh, I'm sorry. It's more like, oh, he's got a sorry look on his face. Like, he's feeling a bit depressed. Dog could work. This hang dog could work because dog often does go with some somewhat like negative connotation expressions, like a dirty dog, or you dog you. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, we might be okay. So we could do TV families. That would most certainly feel like a blue category, and then we'll figure out what to do with the rest. Let's hope this is correct because I'm a little uneasy about Griffin and Pickles, although Munster and Partridge are perfect. Ooh. TV comedy families, okay? Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. So I had no idea that, who the Griffin or the Pickles were, so I wasn't sure if it was comedy, even though Pickles sounds like it should be comedy. So we'll take only a half point for that. I think the comedy is important. Then what's next is the probably the birds, because we'll save the synonyms for yellow, hopefully. Duck, grouse, swallow, and hawk. Oh, they're not just birds. They're bird verbs. That makes perfect sense, right? To duck, right, is to go down. To grouse, of course, that's to complain. To hawk something, that's to sell it. And then I think we know what swallow means. Ooh, I'm a little sloppy on these categories, right, guys? And this is hopefully going to just be depressed. The hangdog is a little tricky, though. But I think we can... we have no choice. It definitely goes there. I'll be looking for depressed. Dejected. I'm certainly not dejected. I feel great. However, guys, I'm going to spare you the KW. I know some like it. And we did, yes, get the reverse rainbow, but it wasn't really... the category naming on the blue and green was sloppy, right? I do believe that you really had to say comedy. Yeah, you have to say comedy. I was missing that element, and I really feel that birds is great, but that's pretty obvious, and yeah, they're verbs. So, but we'll still say that was a good job, right, guys? And what? 15 minutes? Whoa. So either this has been combined with my Wordle video, I will cut it and do 2 separate videos, or this took me 15 minutes. Ooh, ouch, guys. Well, we'll see at the end how long it ended up taking. It didn't feel like 15 minutes, because I thought I got purple fairly quickly. All right, and anyways, guys, when I sort this all out, we'll know how long it took. I do hope you enjoyed, and yes, I'm going to look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next round of Connections.